Just laying there. And he's staring at the camera. I'm very much getting ready to give up on streaming because I'm spending more time. Right, I mean, I've been sitting here for like an hour trying to install a game, and then I'm trying to stream the game, and now, like, I mean, it's already almost 2:30. He's like, if he falls asleep and wakes up from his nap, you know, I'm not gonna have time to play. I know, but my point is like, it's been like 20 minutes now that I've been trying to get this to load. And I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Okay, now it's working. How obnoxious. Strafing. Oh, I think it skipped this. Run! Oh, this game looks so bad. Hey, what's over here? Okay. It does seem that way. And it's like, it's linear, but you can see it's not linear. Like, it invisible walls you to, like, walking in a straight path. Sure. What am I interacting with? Yes, a Pez dispenser.
I failed you, son. Forgive me. Forgive me. I will let you down no longer. Forgive me. Forgive me.
Okay.
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Run! He runs so goofy. And, like, it's very obvious I can only go one way. Oh, gotta run up these stairs. Touch. Whoa! Back to running! This game is so terrible. What have I done? What was that?
You betrayed your family.
Run! Take. Yes, take the Stonehenge. Oh no, you left the boy. I don't. Oh jeez, the face. I don't know what's going on. I can't take this game seriously. Why is your blood glowing?
You will not get him.
He like teleported.
Look, it must.
Mmm, delicious. When you've nothing left to burn, you must set yourself on fire. I have no clue what's going on here. I hope that's not the main character.
Be safe, my son.
Dad, no. Drats. Kick rocks. I legit have no clue what just happened. Where's my guide? That all seemed very much like I could have made choices.
It was with great joy that I received your last letter. Know that you are missed terribly here in India. If my calculations are correct and the International Postal Service is kind, this letter will keep you company as you make the final leg of your journey to Scotland. I hesitate to say anything for fear you'll think me foolish, even hysterical. Your father made it his life's work to research his family's twisted history. This and his obsession with the occult combined to unravel his poor mind. John loved his family and his family home, but he hated and mistrusted them in equal measure. Son, beware of the Gordons. Blood is not always thicker than water. Your loving mother.
Yeah, when it's on blood thinners. Examine.
This countryside couldn't be more different to India.
I wonder how much this is recording her playing Ring Fit. It's quite loud. Family of snakes, beware. Ooh, wait, I can investigate something? Read. Key. Beware.
The ramblings of a madman. I couldn't even bring myself to show this to Mother.
I mean, I can read it all. I'm just gonna hit back if I can. What else can I look at? Examine the box. What's in the box? Why did I do this to myself?
A note about a library, a key, and some sort of broken toy. Should I even try to read any real meaning into all of this?
The sound effects just sound like they put like a vibrator up to a microphone. Brrr. Oh gosh, this is obnoxious. What? Okay. I wouldn't like to hear about it. I don't want to hear anything about that boy. No! Ugh.
Welcome, Mr. Gordon. I'm Andrew Harrison.
Mr. Harrison, it's good to finally meet you. From our correspondence, I expected you to be older.
Thank you. I'll lead the way. It's quite dark already. We can continue to talk inside.
He's arrived, my lady.
David, welcome to Skahandu House.
Lady Margaret, how kind of you to welcome me in person at such a late hour. An impressive building. Skahandu, though. Unusual. What is its meaning?
Unusual only if you have not bothered to study Gaelic. It means Black Mirror House. Many generations of the Gordon family have been master of this house. It is a great responsibility. Perhaps the greatest a man could bear.
If I may, I would like to know more about my father's last days.
It is too late in the day for such morbid talk. You do look so very much like John, though. Angus, please show Master David to his room.
Okay, is it my soundbar or is the
Yes,
audio
ma'am.
actually off?
I trust you had a pleasant journey. This place is rather remote, even for Scotland.
It was most pleasing, thank
No,
you.
it's just poor lip.
I was fortunate enough to stop off in
movements.
several fascinating places on my way here. How long have you been practicing law?
I came to the bar a few years ago. I'm at chambers in Edinburgh with lawyers who have served the Gordon family for generations. I'm embarrassed to ask, but it is my job. Have you proof of who you say you are? You are David Gordon, son of the late John Gordon.
Please, I quite understand. Here you are.
What a curious object.
No, it's nothing, just a trinket from India that I carry for luck.
I see. I trust it brings you all the luck you deserve. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some work waiting for me in the library. I could not in good conscience sleep with it unfinished. I'll be staying in the house for a few days, so no doubt we'll bump into each other again. Don't worry, Mr. Gordon. You're in good hands here.
Please follow me.
The dude was quick to
Master
swipe it.
David.
Let's walk. I appreciate that we walk fast at least. It'll make the game go by quicker. Mwahahaha.
Your grandfather, his lordship Edward Gordon.
Somebody still cares. Maybe you weren't as bad as Mother believed. Grandfather Edward. Father never spoke of you, but Mother never had a kind word to say. You were the worst of the lot, she said. There is no denying it. We are family. Magnificent.
That is the master's study, sir, but there'll be plenty of time to examine it in the light tomorrow.
I suppose it's hard to keep things dry, what with all the rain you get here.
Most amusing, Master David. We do our best, sir. None of us are as young as we used to be. This way, sir.
I don't know which way is this
You're an
way.
old fellow enough.
Can't turn the camera.
First impressions count.
Ooh, it gonna get ya. Really? Did that clock jump out at ya?
Sir. Lady Gordon expects you for breakfast at 8, sir.
Thank you. Lady Gordon called you Angus? Pleased to meet you, Angus.
Yes, sir. She did. I am Mr. McKinnon.
Mr. McKinnon. Yes.
I'd advise you not to leave the room tonight. Ticking clocks are not the worst thing you may encounter in the house at night, if you don't know your way around. Sleep well, sir.
Maybe he's more of a morning
Creepy.
person. I doubt this place could ever be properly warm. I got somewhat turned around following Angus through the house. Sorry, Mr. McKinnon. but I think my room is probably around here somewhere. Hold on. This looks like... Wait a moment. This is a piece of a model. In an old house like this one, sooner or later no drawer stays empty.
Man.
Pieces of some kind of drawing. How odd. The candle is nearly gone, but it should do for a while once lit. Glad I don't have to carry you around anymore. Mr. McKinnon lifted you up with ease. Without some obscure local law that required me being here in person, I would probably never have come. A pigeon amongst the cats.
Sorry to inform you of death of John Gordon. Stop. Please return to Skahundu House. Stop. Andrew Harrison, lawyer. Stop.
I should get a new passport. This one's filling up. This handsome, cheery, sober man. He's not the one I remember from my childhood. Not many matches left.
Oh, that's interesting. Looked like a lighter, but it was just a box of matches.
My faithful friend
Use.
Insomnia. I wonder if Andrew has left the library yet.
So you're saying leave the room.
Everything I ever owned could fit in there, 5 times over. I can barely see my hand in front of me.
Oh, excuses, excuses.
I'm going to need a light to find my way about out there.
Yes, candle. Now that I've got matches.
Ah, just what I need.
But now I can go in the bathroom.
I will
Hope it's
put
a
your high
bathroom.
praise of Scottish water to the test, Father. Later.
Man. Dun dun dun. You died.
More pieces of the same drawing. Maybe I can make out what it shows if I had enough of them. We meet again, old foe. A dumb waiter, big enough to fit your own weight in food into.
No, this isn't right. There should be a room here. No, this isn't what I need either. Where is it? Eavesdropping, Mr. Gordon? That's hardly proper.
Yeah. Don't care.
Selected poems by Edgar Allan Poe.
Take this kiss upon the brow, and in parting from you now, thus much let me avow. You are not wrong who deem that my days have been a dream. Yet, if hope has flown away, in a night or in a day, in a vision or in none, is it therefore the less gone? All that we see or seem is but a dream within a dream.
A dream within a dream. Is this what Father meant by a family of snakes? Wouldn't it be more comfortable working here?
That's Lady Gordon's private desk. It would be improper for me to use it.
Wouldn't it be more comfortable?
That's
Okay, yeah, I get it. We can move along. Oof.
Despair, by a man called Howard Phillips Lovecraft.
Ghastly shades of bygone gladness, clawing fiends of future sadness, mingle in a cloud of madness, ever on the soul to lie. Thus the living, lone and sobbing, in the throes of anguish throbbing, with the loathsome furies robbing night and noon of peace and rest. But beyond the groans and grating of abhorrent life is waiting sweet oblivion, culminating all the years of fruitless quest.
The words of a troubled soul. The Castle of Otranto by Horace Walpole. I started reading this, though never got round to finishing it.
The gentle maid whose hapless tale these melancholy pages speak. Say, gracious lady, shall she fail to draw the tear adown from thy cheek?
Ghosts, legends, ancient history. Where's the rest of them?
If you don't mind, I have a system and don't want to mix things up. Lady Gordon is very keen on confidentiality.
Of course. Hiding something, are we? That looks daunting.
Daunting, but rewarding and fascinating.
Fascinating?
Yes, indeed. The history of the Gordon family goes back a long way.
So it's true we are one of the oldest families in Scotland.
Oh, much more than that. The Gordons have owned this land back into antiquity, before records were even kept. Add to that some unique and unusual local laws. Well, it can be a challenge, but a welcome one.
Did you know my father?
I was called to the house shortly after your father arrived.
Why did that need a lawyer?
Those complex local laws I spoke of were to blame. Your father left when Edward died, so none of the required legal formalities to transfer the house were observed.
Does that mean...
Not at all. There will be no issue with transferring the estate to your name, if that is what you wish.
Have you had a chance to examine my papers?
I have, and am delighted to say that everything is in order. I would not be doing my job if I didn't warn you that with Edward dead and your father absent, the family fortune has somewhat diminished over the years. However, the real treasure is the castle and the grounds themselves. I haven't spent as much time as I'd like here, but it is a unique place.
I noticed that the door to the master's study is locked. Might I get a key for it?
Of course. I will see to it that you are supplied with one, if there is one available. No door should be locked to the soon-to-be owner, after all. Well, it's been a long day. I bid you good night.
I'll get myself something to read and then head to bed too. Good night.
I don't know what I'm doing. Don't know where I'm going. I assume I was supposed to go to bed. Why are you sitting in the dark eating sardines? Oh, maybe he's blind.
Why are you sitting in the dark?
There's enough light for me, laddie.
Oh, your eyes. I'm sorry, I didn't realize.
I see more than most do, son.
You are?
I'm the one who keeps the house from being covered in weeds. Name's Rory.
Pleased to meet you. I'm David Gordon.
Aye. I kenned you were coming today.
Did you know my father?
I did. Aye. Shameful what they did to him.
What do you mean? Who is they? How long have you worked for the Gordons?
Always been a gardener, and I do some fishing. The loch's a bonny place. Calms the nerves.
I'll leave you to your supper then.
Being a Gordon can be a curse, laddie. Your father kenned the hard way. Mind you dinna follow in his footsteps.
Weird.
Blood. Not human, I presume. Rory just disappeared into the darkness. The cellar can wait till tomorrow. This might come in handy.
Don't even know what I took. Wire? Okay, I don't know what just happened. Why does... Oh, okay. Whatever. Oh. It's all shortcuts. This game.
Lady Margaret and Edward. How young they look. But who are the others? You really know very little about your own family, David. peculiar place to spend the night. I best not wake her.
How dare you? No, I will never. It's not true. It's all lies.
Graphics, though. In the 21st century.
The 19th century.
I'll give that a spin later. An impressive collection. Grandmother's obviously a music lover. I'll give that a spin later.
You enjoy that.
I will not. Ah, the
Ready to
cameras.
go. She's ready to go fast. She says, "Gotta go fast."
Meow.
Look at her.
Yeah, she's full on, curled into a ball. This game.
Who would tear up photographs? It's too dark outside to...
It's snowing where my dad is.
Up in Fort Worth or whatever.
It's snowing as much as it did that one day.
Somewhere out there, they... On the morrow...
Okay.
Just how old is the Gordon clan? An earring. I doubt it was buried in the ashes on purpose. Someone must have lost it. The cold doesn't seem to affect the residents of this house. All the fires are fighting a losing battle against the draft. Contrary to everything I've learned so far about Grandfather Edward, Lady Margaret still worships him. I used to regale my Indian school friends with tales of knights in shining armor. Must be hard to keep this place clean. Oh, locked. Exquisite craftsmanship. I doubt our family could afford a marvel such as this nowadays. Barging into someone's bedroom in the middle of the... Shame. Attics often speak volumes about the owners of a house. My faithful friend Insomnia.
Okay, I guess I got more stuff to do.
Father must have left something for me in the master's study. I suppose I could ask Mr. McKinnon to open it for me in the morning, but I'll have him breathing down my neck. And who knows what I'm to find. The lock is too heavy, too old for this to work. This might take a while. I need to be steady and try to... Oh, well, there you go.
Ding.
Father knew how to open the cabinet. This will help. Father knew how to open the cabinet. This will help.
Dear Lady Gordon, I write to you with the utmost urgency. I'm seeking information about my patient, your son, John Gordon. During our conversations, he makes allusions to his relationship with his father, but will not expand when pressed. You have failed to respond to my previous request, so I'm writing again to insist in the strongest terms possible that you furnish me with the required answers. Your son's recovery depends on it. Yours faithfully, Dr. Leah Farber, Bethlehem Hospital, London.
What secrets about my father is Lady Margaret concealing? Oh, locked.
Whew.
That's not the right combination.
So that is 2 larger than that. So like 5 and 7. So that could be 1 or that could be 2. I feel like that's not enough information. And then that could be anything with 2 numbers being different between them.
father knew how to open the cabinet. This will help.
Okay, so we'll say it's 2. And that's 1, so that'll be 1 something 2. Oh.
That's not the right combination. That's not the right combination.
Noxious.
That's not the right combination. That's not the right combination.
Am I doing it backwards? No, I'm not, because that's the smaller number. So, we'll move that down, and if that's 1, this has to be 3.
That's not the right.
Ah, that's it.
Father didn't even want his own family to find. Now what are you for? Here we go. This side is done as far as I can tell. But there must be more. What an intricate piece of furniture.
Oh no. Hmm. Gosh.
Father must have left something for...
Didn't want to go in there. No, I mean, I guess I didn't fully... Yeah, I did. I fully explored all this. I don't know what they want me to do. may need to stop playing. We'll examine it again. Feel like it sparkled. And this was more nothing to do. There's nothing in there, right?
My faithful friend Insomnia.
We already know he did. Gosh.
Empty.
Oh.
Father must have left. The lock is too heavy.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh, I'm cold. I may go find a jacket and stuff. Okay, let's check again. Maybe there's a knife?
Better safe than sorry. I can wait till tomorrow.
Can I pick the lock with a knife? I seriously don't know where they want me to go. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go make some coffee or something.
I can see the family resemblance. This one died very young.
This game. Don't know what it wants from me.
Father must have... The lock is too heavy, too old for...
Yeah, that's fine to walk through. Like, he mentioned, like, oh, let me find a book and go back to my room. And, like, I kind of wandered through the library to look for a book. I'm gonna wander through again. Because at this point, I've wandered the entire house. Yeah, I'm gonna go find a jacket and maybe make coffee. Because this game, oh, it's putting me to sleep. Pause it for a minute. Find a walkthrough. Wonderful. Wonderful. I'm going to enjoy that coffee. And I very well maybe following a walkthrough for this. As it is, the controls for this game are rather infuriating. Okay. I was kind of thinking that, but I didn't see anything to interact with, so I walked away. Okay, so it seems like... Okay, maybe I have to open it first. Okay, can I examine the side now? No. Ah, but I can walk over to the
It
side.
sounded like some part of the desk moved. Yes, that's two open.
Okay, and now... No, leave? Okay. Now, I can examine this. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Something's not right.
White. Okay. Huh, okay. Black, black, white, black.
Something's not right. Ah, we're getting somewhere.
Ka-chang. Okay.
A key and a note from Father. Someone is tampering
Such
with
lovely
my wealth.
coffee.
I know it. I know it. I hear them as they whisper and snicker. They sneak in when I sleep. This place isn't safe. I have locked my work away in the study. I am leaving now. I will put an end to this terrible torment one way or another. David, if you find this, then I am dead. The forces abroad here have got to me. I am sorry you have been drawn into this tragedy. The answers you seek are amongst the papers in the Master's study. Use them. Stay safe. I love you, son. My God, what happened here? What did they do to my father? Is this the key Father spoke of?
Rotate up.
I've never seen a key like this before. It feels like Father wanted me to keep it a secret.
I'm assuming I need to change things for when I'm actively ready to use the key.
Oh, hi there. You startled me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to.
Hey, wait.
Ooh.
Where did he go?
And then he was never seen again. I'm going to the master's study. I'm gonna try to chase around a snot-nosed brat.
It doesn't fit.
Well, I think it doesn't fit because the key needs to be rotated. So, examine master key. I rotated it too much. Okay, hold up. Ugh.
It doesn't fit. I've never seen a key like this before.
Oh,
It feels like
sorry.
Father wanted me to keep it a secret.
I get it. Rotate. There we go. Now let's try it.
It doesn't fit.
What? Okay, let's rotate it the other way.
Open sesame.
That's ridiculous. Shouldn't have made a difference.
Someone's been searching. Either they didn't have time to clean up, or simply did not care. If Father hid the key for me to find, then this means nobody has been able to enter this room since his death.
Unless there was more than one key.
This looks interesting. Screwed down tight. Someone didn't want it moved.
Delicious. Oh, it's a puzzle. It's a puzzle. I don't know the answers yet. Go about our business.
What a mess. Letters about the day-to-day running of the estate. These might be useful if I decide to live here. The handwriting must be Edward's. Pay off what he asks. Forward to lawyers. Charming. And this one. Your money won't protect you forever. The hangman will catch up eventually. A curse on you and your family. Seems he was as popular as he was pleasant.
All I hear are sirens. Yeah, it's got a false bottom.
Some sort of secret compartment.
Nope. I was gonna drink more coffee.
Father's handwriting. The chapel. The family chronicles. I may find answers there. Looks like a note about the cipher in the shelf.
Okay. 251. Okay.
Just bits and bobs. Everything but the seal.
A local girl goes missing. Concerns have been raised at the disappearance of Cora McKay, a 17-year-old local girl. According to the police, she was last seen leaving her place of work,
the Three Kegs Inn 2 days ago. She is the third person to disappear in recent months, but the circumstances of each have been markedly different. Cora is described as being 4'10", with grey eyes and long dark hair. Anyone with information is urged to contact
She's
the
short.
constabulary.
Short.
The signs are there. Deny them at your peril. The ancient evil that inhabits this land has seeped into the very stone of the castle walls. And if you do not tread carefully, it will infect your family.
Contact the constable. Have this witch.
What she
locked
said
up
is,
so
you
she
better
does not
check
come
yourself
close.
before you Shrek yourself.
I beg you to reconsider, Sir Edward. My family has lived on this land for many generations, and to be told we must leave our own home is too much to bear. Alice, my wife, whom you have met, is beside herself with grief. We have nowhere else to go. I beg you to look inside your heart and allow us to remain.
Have them out by the end of the month.
Ah, yes, ye shall pay for the sins of the grandfather. Okay, enough sitting. Let's get to getting. Am I stuck? Can't walk that way. Whatever. Look around a bit and then I'll play with the cipher.
Myths and Legends of the Highlands. From the library, I'd wager.
I don't want to leave. Okay. Just want to walk over there. 251. 251. Let's see. These symbols do look like the same symbols from before. So 2 and 1 were... I guess I'll just have to go look. 2 was that one. I was still looking at it, man. Big ring. You know what? I went through the whole circle. And I don't see 2. Let's see, what's the small ring? Yeah, I don't see 5 either. Two, 5, 1. I was thinking it had to do with this. We had 8 and 6.
Looks like a note about the cipher in the shelf.
I hope it wasn't a like press this twice, press that 5 times, press that once, because I don't remember what it started at. Let's go find the walkthrough. See what it says. Scrolling. Yes. Well. Okay, hold up. So, I'm gonna assume, like, this is 1, so B, bird, I don't know, bird beak, and N. So, bird beak, big ring. And then, no? I have it backwards. Because it was 2. Oh, I do have it backwards. Yeah, I have it backwards. Because that is the N. And that's the B. Right? Maybe that's not. I have it backwards. Okay, let's do the bird feet in the end. And then oh, look, it's a model and there's a place for my little key.
It looks very precise, accurate. A lot of work went into this. There's a bit missing. Hold on. There.
Good for you, buddy. Oh, he's getting a headache.
Wait. Stop your whining.
You're becoming your father. Excuse me while I trip balls.
Wait!
Well, that coffee was delicious.
The boy! Did you see him? Where did he go?
What did I tell you about disturbing me in my study?
Okay, I kind of
Are
figured.
you all right, sir?
What happened, David?
The boy. There was blood, and he pushed him down.
Who? Who do you think you saw?
Him.
Dun dun dun.
What did you just say, sir?
It's all right.
You're like your father. You can see them too, can't you?
My father. What did he think he saw?
It ain't my place to say, sir. But
Go on.
begging your pardon, sir. You should go. This place, it drove your father mad.
Drove him? Did he say what or whom he saw?
I'm sure I don't know, sir.
Best not push her too hard. She's scared enough of me already. I've been babbling in my sleep since I was a child. It's nothing to worry about. Poor girl is scared out of her wits.
Of course, sir. Sorry, sir.
Sorry, I didn't get your name.
It's Ailsa, sir. Ailsa Cranon. Oh, and Master Andrew asks if you would join him in the library. After breakfast, of course.
Thank you, Miss Cranon.
For what?
Get a hold of yourself, David.
Because I have to return stuff?
Yeah,
Oh.
you have to return it within 7 days.
You're not telling me what to do, game. I wasn't paying attention. Because you're telling me to look at stuff.
Were these apparitions what drove my father from the castle when he was young? Were they what drew him back? He must have found something in the family chronicles he spoke of. Nobody else saw the boy or the old man who looked like my grandfather Edward. But it felt real. More even than the daydreams that plagued my childhood.
You never did dishes.
I know.
No, it's just you were talking about you were gonna do dishes before you exercised.
And then I end up having problems with
As far as I know, I've never been to this castle before. Elsa knows more than she wants to tell me.
Ding dong. I can't breathe. Okay, leave the room. Automatically into the dining room.
Aye, and once you're done in the kitchen, go and clean up the cellar. The spiders have made a nest down there. A big one, too. They're crawling everywhere. Master David. Nice
It
of
seemed
you
like
to grace us
he was
with
saying
your
that to
presence.
upset her.
Yeah.
I appreciate your patience.
I've had the staff prepare some of the finest Scottish delicacies for you. Black pudding, haggis, scrambled eggs with deer brain, and bacon. I shot the
Bacon.
deer myself, in the local woods.
Mother was never a fan of dishes made from entrails. In this case, she'd be missing out.
I ate everything.
That was delicious. Thank you.
Ding! Fries are done.
I'm sure our local specialities must seem peculiar to one raised as you were.
I was raised in India. My spectrum of peculiar has quite a range.
Nice. Eat well. Stay healthy. I think I was reading about this game, and that's why I decided to play it. Is it says like it's pretty hard to not beat the game and get all 1,000 points. I think it said like there's 3 things:
I assume this.
eating the breakfast, looking at a toy chest, and then I guess right at the end of the game there's something where it I don't understand what they were saying. Like it says story related, shouldn't be missable, And then there's like a side note that says like, I guess if you purposely let yourself die and quit playing the game, it could be missable. And I'm like, well, if you quit playing the game, everything's missable. So like I didn't understand what they were saying.
Just maybe if you die, it might be like it might give you a
like it just skips it.
The game
Yeah,
sort of thing.
I don't know.
Playing, as opposed to retrying.
Oh yes, you're right. I'm sorry. Let me pause it. We'll look at that. I don't particularly want to do a prime thing. Where's your cart?
This is it. It's weird. It doesn't like that.
Well, it says view. You click that and you view the cart. Okay, so you've got 4 and 2. Wow. Oh my goodness.
That's why I figured, prime wardrobe. But you have to take it. It comes with like return labels and everything, and you have to return it all within 7 days of getting everything, and you have to take it to UPS store to drop it off.
Well, I have to do that no matter what, but
you have 7 days
as opposed to having 30 days.
But you're not paying anything.
Oh, and it's 7 days from like the day it arrives,
Yeah,
like it's
from the
delivered.
day the last thing arrives.
Oh, so like if the shoes took like 3 weeks.
Yeah, you would have 7 days from then.
Okay.
That's the thing, is
kind
you're not
of
paying
good.
for anything except for what you don't return within 7 days.
So they already give you labels.
Yeah, it sounds like it all comes with return labels.
So I don't have to deal with you texting me QR codes or anything.
Yeah, I mean, go, because you're gonna have to do everything. Go here and read.
Check out online. Returns are free and easy thanks to a resealable box and a prepaid label. Okay, so everything will arrive possibly in multiple shipments, but you get a return box to send back to them.
I assume everything comes in return boxes.
Probably, but it says you get a resealable box and a prepaid label, so I kind of assume everything should arrive all at once.
But it does
in the box that they expect you to
That's
reseal
what I
the
would think
box.
So, but it also says like it's 7 days from getting all the items, so it makes it sound like it may not be all at once.
Um.
Return all of it. I'm hoping the shoes work. I wouldn't do the shoes if this wasn't prime wardrobe because the shoes are prime and stuff. But they're under $100 for running shoes.
Postmark returns. Use the provided return label. Drop off at that's fine.
Okay.
Do
you want to look at prices?
They've got an authorization charge.
Figure at least it once see how it works, and this isn't a bad time to do it when I'm trying to get a bra that fits me and a pair of running shoes.
Yes. We ask that you return to your orders to check out before the end of your 7-day try-on period, so we only charge you for the items you want to keep. If you forget to complete the checkout, you will automatically be charged for all items in your order. If you've already put your returned items in the mail when this charge occurs, you don't need to take additional action. You will be automatically refunded.
Okay, so there's your checkout process.
If you change your mind, you can keep items that you marked return during checkout. You will automatically charge for them when return processing is complete. It sounds like you're not actually placing an order.
Okay.
Like you are, but
you're not completing the order until you know what you're keeping. And
right. So they want you to go in there and say, yes, I want to keep this. Yes, I want to keep this.
Absolutely.
And no, I want to return this. No, I want to return this.
Case,
so they know. But worst case, yes.
You get charged for everything and they'll refund things.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That's fine.
It's, I mean, it makes sense.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's just, it's a pain. Okay, so is there a chance you're going to want to keep almost all of this?
I'm
like, what's the deal?
Shoes.
Because these are sneakers and these are running shoes. Are you going?
Shoes, aren't they?
Well, it just says sneaker, and that says one strap running shoe, and they're both the same brand. So I don't understand why you've got two.
That has shoelaces. That's like a Velcro thing. I could see that not holding when I run.
Oh, but that's cheaper.
It's cheaper.
I don't think I'm willing to pay that much in general. So if you got it, I know. But if you got that and you said, "Oh yes, I want this one," which I'd expect between the two, you'd be like, "I want this one." I don't know that I want to pay that much.
Okay, then delete it. If that's not an option, just delete it. It's kind of why I want you to look, 'cause if it's not an option in
Because,
the first place.
I mean, if you look at, like, New Balance, especially, I mean, now might not be a terrible time. Like, actually look at New Balance. They might have running shoes on clearance right now. Did you even
Running
look?
shoes are expensive. Walking shoes and trainers and stuff aren't bad.
Oh.
Running shoes are expensive.
I don't know. Okay. Windowsill.
I think I'm just not going to do shoes. I'll just do bras. Because I very much see these not working out because it's Velcro strap. I don't understand how that's going to hold.
I already did that. I already got the piece of photo. Oh, they're going to accuse me of theftery.
I'm just going to delete the shoes.
Both of them?
Well, you already
Yes, Master David?
Uh-huh.
So I think I do just...
You've worked for the family all your life?
Yes, Master David. Saved my time serving in Swaziland.
You served in South Africa?
Oh, indeed, sir. During the Boer War. But Sir Edward intervened and I was able to return unharmed from that most futile conflict.
May I ask, the maid, she seems nervous, almost afraid of me.
She's afraid of everything.
You don't think much of her?
I do not, sir. And, if I may be so bold, one of Lady Gordon's earrings has gone missing.
You suspect the maid?
Not my place to say, Master David.
Yet I think you just did say.
Payment method, is that fine?
If I gave him the earring, he'd use it as an excuse to torment the maid. Not that I'd ever gain his trust. He's clearly loyal to Lady Margaret. How many staff are there?
Nowadays, only myself, the maid, and Rory the gardener. I suppose you could include the lawyer, too, if that is work.
Not many for such a big house.
If you felt like hiring more staff, I would not complain, sir. But of course, not everyone is suited to work in this house.
Well, good day to you.
Indeed, sir.
Smoking a pipe? I thought that would be beneath her station. Lady Margaret.
David?
May I first apologize for my strange behavior last night? It's just that...
Think nothing of it. You were obviously tired from your travels. Least said, soonest mended.
I don't want to give her another reason to think me mad. This may seem like an unusual question.
I'd be surprised if it wasn't, dear boy.
Have I ever been here before? Is it possible I visited as a child and can no longer remember?
Oh no, you are a stranger to these walls.
And I have a feeling you prefer it stayed that way. What kind of man was my grandfather?
Oh, he was magnificent. He was handsome, so handsome, and caring.
Caring enough to knock a defenseless child down the stairs.
All was so very different when he was around.
The maid, she seemed to be acting strangely, like she was frightened of me.
Yes, well, she's a simple sort, that one. She has probably heard of the curse of the Gordons the locals like to whisper about.
Curse? What curse?
Just a peasant superstition. I would guess she was worried you'd show the same displays of unpredictable violence as your father did.
I never knew my father to be the violent type.
Oh, there are many things you do not know about your father. This is his doing.
What? But how?
I'd rather not discuss it, David. And that maid should really keep her mouth shut and locate the earring she lost. She's like a magpie with shiny, expensive things.
I could give it to her, and she'd still never tell me anything useful about my father or the secrets of this place. But the maid? I could use this to earn her trust.
I shall take my leave, Lady Margaret.
Yes. Oh, and David, the master of the house needs to respect the privacy of those under his roof. Even your father understood that. Sometimes a cabinet is locked for a reason.
A cabinet? I don't know what you mean. I'm sorry, I don't know what to say. I don't know anything about it.
I see. Never mind, then.
I don't care.
Catch your pants on fire.
Oh well. I assume these stairs is what it's saying to take. I don't know. So many reasons. Okay, it said, Door on the left from the red couch. Ah, that door. Mm. Mm.
You're on Twitch, aren't you?
Yeah. What is it saying? Through the door on the left. Ah, kitchen. There we go.
Miss
I
Crannan?
didn't understand what I was doing.
Isn't that used for transporting cooked food? Why is there blood in it?
Ugh, the wee scunner thought it would be funny to put one of his dead beasties in it to fear me. He should keep them in the cellar and... Sorry, sir. I'm speaking out of turn.
Did you ever talk to my father?
I was serving here when he... That is to say,
Go on, please.
I didn't think it'd be proper, sir. Lady Margaret said... Oh, sorry, sir. I must get on with my work.
She's as scared of Margaret as she is of the butler. Poor girl. You said my father saw things.
I don't want to talk about it, sir.
I noticed the attic door is locked.
You'd best ask Angus, sir. I hardly go up there.
The mere mention of the attic terrified her. What is in there? I think you may have lost this.
They didn't even try with their hair.
What was that?
They didn't even
Oh,
try
sir!
with their hair.
Oh, thank you, sir. I only wanted to see how it looked in the mirror. I didn't mean to. I was scared to tell her ladyship. Oh, she can have such a temper.
What are you going to do now?
If I can sneak it into the salon, maybe her ladyship will think she lost it there herself.
From what I know about her, I very much doubt her ladyship will. What happened to my father here?
I'm sorry, sir. You're not like the rest of them here. Oh, sir, there's things you should know, but I really need this job.
She knows something, but how can I convince her to trust me? Would you like me to escort you to the cellar?
Wouldn't be proper to ask the owner of the house to do that, sir.
Well, I'm not the owner yet, and you didn't ask.
Very kind of you, sir.
Happy to help. I'll let you know when I'm ready to accompany you down there. I shall leave you to your work. Shall we?
Let's go get murdered.
Yeah. That's the dream. That's the dream, sir.
Yeah, that's cars.
Cars are annoying.
You didn't really just wander off, did you? Say, I don't know where we're going. I mean, I guess you're wherever the light is. Oh, okay, so I am supposed to be following her.
Let's see what we can find down here. Harsh as it may seem, a proper serving of fire is the only way to get rid of such a widespread infestation. This is as close as I get. Otherwise, I'll have them crawling all over me. I have to find a way to eliminate them altogether. The water of life. Some of these whiskies are from local distilleries.
Lucy Wallace is sharing Xena
Raw spirit. Not particularly palatable, but good for cleaning and magic tricks.
Looks fresh.
Master Eddie's work. He and Mr. McKinnon put it here earlier. Poor beastie.
Eddie. Another family member I've yet to meet. Ooh, a lot of blood for just one animal. Not the most hygienic workstation. A hunting map. Looks
the
like
bucket.
they've been poaching outside the Gordon estate.
What bucket?
That bucket. There's water, blood hitting the ground. Move the bucket to
Oh. I'm like, are you really telling me to do something I can't do? Because the answer is no, I can't move the bucket.
Harsh as it may seem, a proper serving of fire is the only way to get rid of such a widespread infestation.
Step right
Set the
up.
house on fire.
Sir? What are you... Oh my! That's amazing! Does that not hurt?
No, a little trick I learned in India.
I like how the spider webs are obviously, like, still there. I mean, I get he's still doing it or whatever.
Sorry, did that scare you, Elsa? I didn't think... Huh.
And you are?
Edward Mallory. You may call me Edward III.
So this is Cousin Eddie. He seems...
Welcome to my castle.
as terrible as the rest of them. My castle indeed.
Pleased to meet you, Eddie. So, your parents would be my aunt and uncle Clara and Victor. Are they...
Dead. Dead as doornails, the pair of them.
Lovely. You've lived here all your life, so you would have met my father.
Only after he lost what marbles he had left. If it were up to me, I'd have locked him up in the loony bin a bit sooner.
Locked him up?
So what are you doing down here anyway?
There's a line between honesty and rudeness that Cousin Eddie doesn't seem to recognize.
I was helping Miss Cranon.
Oh, why didn't you ask me?
Excuse me, sir. Sirs, I really have to go.
Leaving so soon? Was it something I said? They all tend to act like that in the presence of nobility.
You said something about a loony bin?
I did. Oh, you don't know.
Well?
Well, never you mind. I have an animal to prepare.
I'm getting very tired of everyone in this house avoiding my questions.
There's something you should know, sir. Something important. I overheard them talking, and
You're paid to work, not chat. Get to it, girl.
Sorry, Mr. McKinnon. Library, after dinner.
At last, I might get some answers. If the old man I saw was really my grandfather Edward, then the boy must be... I need to find out if that really was him I saw.
missed
A
something.
sign of
What is it?
modernity, even in ancient houses like this.
House.
This'll make it easier to carry. The boy. It must be. But I need to be sure. Perhaps the names are on the back. My family. Yet they're all still strangers to me. Lady Margaret. She looks happy. I can't imagine her smiling like that these days. The boy. How did he provoke Edward into throwing him down the stairs?
No.
Grandfather Edward. Just
Probably you like really bad games.
What's this? Looks like it's drawn in blood?
Really? Like, jump scare.
Regardless of what I told Miss Cranon.
And it wasn't even like a
these
creepy
visions are like
monster. It's
nothing
just,
I'd ever
it's
experienced
Grandpa.
before. And they're getting worse.
Yeah. He's not. And he was like a violent man apparently or something.
Lady Margaret?
Yes.
She's like, man, I'm trying to read my book.
I saw an old photograph of a boy in the other room.
Something tells me she wouldn't be happy if she knew I had it in my pocket.
Ah, that was taken in 1894. Young Johnny, your father.
You can remember the exact year.
It's a funny thing when you reach my age. You can remember dates from decades ago.
But not what you had for breakfast.
Maybe others can't.
Who, may I ask, were the others in the picture?
That would be your Aunt Clara and your late great-grandmother, the last true Countess of Scahandew House. And my dear Edward, of course.
I noticed my father had a scar on his face. How did that happen?
Falling from a tree, perhaps? I can't recall. But your father was a clumsy child.
Can't recall. But you remember the date the photograph was taken.
I shall take my leave, Lady Margaret.
Yes.
This game.
David, apologies for not being here to greet you. As the telephone in the castle is not working due to the recent storm, I have had to journey to the village to communicate with my office. Upon my return, I shall show you to the chapel where you can pay your respects to your father. Yours, Andrew Harrison.
Or maybe I'll just head to the chapel myself, just as soon as the weather clears. It's working. Has it been repaired? Or did Andrew lie to me? Finally, some fresh air.
Master David.
You could tell it was me.
Your footsteps. I ken the walk of everyone here.
Well, that's rather incredible.
Aye, that it is, laddie. That it is. I hear better than most. See more than most and all.
Father had a similar toolbox. Back when he still fixed things around the house. When you talked about what they did to my father, what did you mean?
You shouldn't have come back. You canna go through what he did as a bairn and no be sick.
So his hospitalization was...
Not for me to say. Before you think of putting down roots here.
No.
If you didn't mind...
I'll... Father had a similar... Nobody left to mourn the dead, or care for their graves, it seems. I've seen this before. In the painting. This is the grave I saw in that waking dream or whatever it was. The grave my father buried something in as a boy. Who's buried here? If I could just... Ah! These vines are too thick. I need something to cut through these. Locked with a padlock. You wouldn't have to have a...
Ain't set a foot in there.
That'll be... the graveyard.
Aye. No matter.
It's a shame we don't have the means to properly...
Why bother?
May I borrow your bolt cutter?
Maybe.
The graves. I would like to tidy them up. That way I can pay my respects properly.
Is that a fact?
They are my family. They deserve to be remembered.
Let's say, not a lie, I do want to see what that grave is. I wouldn't lie to a blind man. He'd know you're lying. I know, right? I actually liked that movie. I would say that's my favorite Star Wars movie. I didn't really like any of the Star Wars movies.
I feel like it didn't have the same formula as the other
Better.
Mm-hmm.
Cecilia Shaw Nee Gordon. Aunt Cecilia. Now, let's see if there's something really buried in here.
Okay, are you really gonna exhume a grave?
Another part of the model, and it's stained with what seems to be old blood. Why did Father bury this when he was a child?
There's a Twitter account that's just hedgehogs that look like Lucy Lawless.
What?
Hedgehogs as Lucy Lawless is what it's called.
Alrighty then. Okay, I can't see them. Do you happen to know where my slippers are? I feel like they're downstairs.
I don't know.
Like I was wearing them the other day and I took them off because you made me take out trash or something.
I probably hid them from you like I normally
Well, you claimed you
I know.
put shoes away and stuff, so I'm asking if you happen to put them someplace.
I hope you found your peace.
Okay.
Were you safe?
My feet are cold.
They say you
They're
were.
mine.
Or the victim of this curse. This curse of the Gordons. Whatever it is. I think you may have passed it on to me. Being the chronicle of the family Gordon, as laid down by Sir Drummond Gordon, the year of our Lord, 1413.
Local legend speaks of this particular glen as being inhabited from time immemorial. Enigmatic, elaborately carved Pictish stones stand as timeless evidence of this. As for the locals, they appear prideful of the counsel they delight in giving to visitors. Traveler, beware. The Celtic peoples arrived in this place like a great beast, bringing with them the bloodlines that would eventually spawn the Gordon clan. Using their superior numbers, knowledge, and machines of war, they swiftly conquered the primeval Picts. With them, they brought too their religion and druid clerics. The magics these wise men used did shape forever the lands, even until this present day. It is said that the sempiternal burden our family carries rose at that time. 'Tis well recorded how the Empire of Rome did fail to tame the wayward Scots, that they did even raise a barrier to protect their mighty empire. What is seldom told is the truth behind their defeat. Our ancestors drew upon ancient powers to aid their victory. Powers not easily fathomed by the fragile human mind. This aid did come at the greatest of costs. A debt as yet unsettled. A price we will continue to pay until the last Gordon passes to dust. For the centuries, we Gordons made the land our own. Others did bow to us, as we kept the secrets of Skahan Dû, the secrets of the Black Mirror. Even as tragedy and madness did fester in our foundations, we held fast and steered the land through vile English attack and worse. In time, the Gordons and the land became one.
Some pages have been ripped out. The only thing left seems to be some kind of family oath.
In blood we are bound to the land we protect. To the truths we alone may conceal. I shall forfeit my life. Lest my clan should suffer, I shall forfeit my spirit to hold the darkness at bay. In blood we are bound till the day of the reckoning.
What on earth? Where's the call coming from?
Dun dun dun. Why do I see like water?
Is this what madness feels like? It can't be real.
Sorba has had 40,000 followers deleted in the past 2 days. We're over here with the shoes. You're not getting anything. Got some sharks on your feet.
He turned as I was. Quit turning!
All this looks like the bottom of a lake. What are you trying to show me? She's not holding a baby, but some heavy object to weigh herself down. I feel like I've missed something.
Let's see. Do I interact with her again? I'm gonna pause it because I think I don't understand.
The figure up there must be Edward.
Find my child!
Did I just die?
Are you all right?
Did you see her? She drowned.
Calm down, you're in shock. What were you doing clambering about in here?
If I told you, you'd think me mad.
Odd. That is just what your father said to me.
What?
That's not what your mom said.
My name is Dr. Leah Faber. I treated your father at the asylum.
The asylum?
Let's get you back to the castle and make sure you are all right.
What's this about an asylum?
As I said, your father was admitted.
Why? Who did that to him?
I did. But unfortunately, he managed to escape.
What? Hold on a minute. How dare you come in here and...
Told you? Your father was a madman. A complete and utter madman. Don't mind me. Please continue.
What did you come here for?
I'm not sure your father's story is finished yet, and there are some things I still need to make my peace with.
Well, what right did you have to lock my father up in a madhouse?
I was his doctor. I understand you are in shock, but you have no right to speak to me in such a way. I was trying to help him.
He's dead. Capital job.
Now, hold on just a minute.
Oh, Jesus! Oh, no! No! No!
Whoa. Oh, okay. Yeah, her neck is, like, broken. Did he just kill her? Yo, she's super dead.
Eddie, it'll be all right. Pull yourself together.
Where's the
I
subtitles?
suggest nobody else goes down there. We should keep the room intact until the police can get here.
I shall alert them first thing in the morning. What an unfortunate accident.
An accident? You think so? Just after the madman's son turned up at our door?
And yet you were the one standing over her body with blood on your hands.
How dare you? I was too late. I was trying to help her. She...
There, my sweet boy. Let's get you to bed. Angus, would you?
Of course.
Man, so pixely.
I think we will all benefit from a good night's sleep.
I know you may have no reason to, but I need you to trust me. I'm the only one on your side when it comes to your father's death.
Lady Margaret certainly isn't. But if I told you what I saw in the chapel, you'd have me in a padded cell, just like my father.
Why did you come here? To make sure my father was successfully in the ground?
With all due respect, Mr. Gordon, I will not allow you to speak to me or about my work in such a tone. I tried everything I could to aid your father. Your father was heavily drugged when he was brought to me, to prevent any further violent outburst, or so Lady Margaret had said. But something felt wrong, even then.
So, what was my father like when you locked him up?
I didn't just lock him up. I tried to help him. He was convinced he
This
was
dude's being
carrying
pretty
some
petty.
ancient curse, that he was being haunted by evil. I wish I had reached him, had been able to reach him.
Maybe if I threw you a bone, you'd get off my back.
Father was obsessed with the history of the family for as long as I can remember.
Did your father actually believe his family was out to get him?
Who knows? I think what scared him was beyond the physical. He used to babble about a dark force threatening him and our family.
Was that why he moved you to India? To get as far away as possible?
I believe so.
And yet, here you are, in the very place he sought to protect you from.
Who knows? Maybe there is an ancient evil in this place. An evil that drags us back no matter how far away we get. Even from the other side of the world.
And what do you think? Was your father right? Are there things beyond the physical?
He was a disturbed man. He saw things that weren't there.
Things like a drowning woman floating in thin air.
If you really want to help me, then let us find out what the maid knew. She was hiding something, but was too scared of Angus and Margaret to tell me.
You think whatever she wanted to confide might be connected to her death?
Maybe.
Whatever I saw in the chapel, it has to be real. It has to be. A woman must have drowned herself in the loch. Because if it's all in my mind, like father, like son.
We need to examine the maid's body in the cellar.
To find out who killed her.
To be sure she was murdered before we start pointing fingers. We need to examine the maid's body in the cellar.
To find out who killed her.
To be sure she was murdered before we start pointing fingers. We need to examine the maid's body.
To find out who...
To be sure...
Angus will have the key. Unless we can find another way in.
One of the amiibo people shared a Lucy Lawless tweet. Oh, you can't hear me, can you? Back to the walkthrough.
I think I might have an idea how to get into the cellar, but I'm not sure you'll like it.
If it involves this filthy dumbwaiter, don't even think about it.
I can't fit in there, and I see no other way into the cellar.
You're asking me to put a lot of trust in you, given the circumstances.
You can trust me, and I will do my very best to learn to trust you.
All right, then. Clothes can be washed. Lovely. Pull me back up! I need something to open the doors from the inside once I'm down there.
Is he awake? No, it's almost 5. Oh, yike. Is it really?
Mm-hmm. We're 37 last I checked.
Okay. I was trying to talk to you, but I guess you were doing dishes. I said someone from the Amiibo group wound up sharing a Lucy Lawless tweet.
Awesome. I can't need to.
We need to examine the maid's body in the cellar.
To find out who killed her.
To be sure she was murdered.
Politics one.
Yeah,
Which one was
that it's the look at all the Fs I give.
Oh yeah.
Going down.
Is that the Amazon guy's music?
See you in a minute.
So loud. Probably the same guy as last time.
Probably.
Dr. Farber. Is everything all right?
Yeah, it's
I
loud.
would never report that. 'Cause he's working for a company. He's in a company vehicle.
That's fine.
Leah!
Want me to open it?
You should chase off a cat.
You needn't worry about me. I've been to stranger places than this castle. Follow me.
She won't get me. Oh god. She won't get me. Why do you tell so much?
Oh. No, we'll make a new save game. Okay. Chapter 3. So how many achievements have I gotten so far? 320 points.
Don't get me. High five, Anna. High five.
I'm probably about halfway through the game.
Aaron, I got you a box and a knife.
Why are you trying to get me open a box?
It's for you, I assume.
Yeah, but it may be Nunya.
Well, maybe it is Nunya. Okay, we'll get the baby. I'm gonna fix food.
Is he awake?
No, he's on the side. And if he's super fussy and we take a minute for him to be okay to eat. You know how he be?
Internet be crazy. Yes, phone. I know that you're almost dead. Okay. I'll stop. I'll end the stream and then probably beat the game tonight. I probably won't even turn off the game. I'll leave it paused here. Okay. Go shut off the stream.